Okay. Hello, friends! Alright, so since you guys seem to thoroughly enjoy the last day in the life of the doll, or whatever the hell I named it, video of me running around, running errands, eating curly fries, getting lost in the stuffed animal aisle at Walmart. Since you enjoyed all of that, I thought that since I have some running around today to do, that we would continue our sharing life experiences together, and once again, you will be allowed to be my co-pilot through my day. Don't be afraid, I'm a really great driver. I don't have any tickets, I've never been in an accident. Knock on this fake plastic darkly colored wood in my car. But no, I think that we had a lot of fun last time, so I wanted to take you guys on another adventure. We have a few different things to do, and along the way we'll have conversations about things, because that's what you do with people in the car. Either you sit awkwardly quiet, which is my personal favorite, or you talk about lots of random things that come up sparked by things that you see throughout your day. So that's what we're gonna do. I have to go to our smoke shop and get some Kratom. I am all out of Kratom. We just can't have that with the anxiety and depression that lives in our house. We gotta have the Kratom. My fiance likes to use it for pain, if his back hurts or you know, anything, his butt, you know, I don't know, anything. You can just use it for all this good stuff. So we have to do that. I have to get some cat food. Went through cat food really quickly this time because my dog seems to find it everywhere I put it and cleans it out. She better be glad I love her. And then I also have to go and get a birthday present for the little boy who lives across the street, because I remembered he shares a birthday month with me, and I can't forget that because they're cool kids, so we gotta do that. And then, oh, I have to go get some hair color to freshen up my pink, which is always a must. So we have a few things to do, and you guys are gonna come along on the journey, so sit tight and buckle up. I mean, this could be fun, or it could just be awkward. I'm gonna go with that one. All right, so first things first, we gotta link our tunage. It's very important that you link your tunage before you start driving, because taking your eyes off the road is very dangerous. I would also like to state that if at any time I have any footage of me actually in motion, it's because I have my camera already set up and filming, and then I'm just driving. I'll probably put some music with it or just turn up my radio, but I won't be the one that's actually, you know, doing the work. So don't yell at me for doing something stupid, because it's just an illusion of stupidity. It's not real stupidity. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Pandora, because that's what I use, Pandora. I'm not a fan of the iHeartRadio, unfortunately. So with the Bluetooth in my car, I have to turn on my Pandora first, let it start playing on my phone, and then, all right, Ariana, calm down, and then go to the radio and connect the Bluetooth, or my music just skips. It's horrible. I don't know what the deal is. So we're gonna try and connect. Hope for the best. If it doesn't connect without skipping, I'm stuck listening to the radio, because I hate the radio. All right, let's see. All right, so what do we want to listen to? What I have? Of course, Pandora. Let's just start with a commercial. Some Cardi B. All right, some Cardi B. What else do we have? Last time I did one of these, YouTube picked up on the music in my video, and it was like, if you make any money off this, you have to share it with the artist that's in the background music. And I'm like, y'all don't even pay me anyways. I can't make money. Y'all know I can't make money. You turned that feature off for me. Yes. No, we don't want Posty. No, not today, Posty. I'm looking for maybe like some hood rat shit. What about this? What do we got?
audio production.
Oh, a little trap queen?
17:38. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sent your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip and now she remixing for low. She my trap queen, let her hit the
I think this is it. This is it.
We just had a go, talking
This is it. I got my Hogwarts. What?
Man, I swear I love her, how she work the damn pole. Hit the strip club, we be letting bands go.
We out. All right, so we are at the gas station, which just so happens to be next to a Burger King. I'm sure you can understand my struggle here. I'm on a fixed budget. You know, I remember the first time I ever had to get gas, and I was so nervous because I thought I was gonna mess up. I was like, I'm gonna overfill my tank, I'm not gonna get my cap back on, I'm going to spill it all over myself, I'm gonna be that person that drives away with the nozzle still in her car. I was so worried to get gas. And now it's just like one of those things that you do without even thinking about it. But it's really funny how, you know, you can have so much anxiety over something so silly later on in life. And that I think there's a lot of things we go through that are like that initially, and like in the beginning. We doubt ourselves and we're scared and we think we can't do it. And then after time and pushing ourselves and learning from whatever the experience is, all of a sudden it's like nothing, you know? And I'm famous for that. I always get super anxious, super nervous, doubt myself, question everything, and then I'm just sick, you know? And then I do it and it was not a big deal. You know what I mean? Every single time. Oh, that's me. Alright, so we're done getting our gas and we can now get to where we need to go without having to worry that we're gonna break down. You definitely don't want to break down on the side of the road in this day and age. It's not safe. It's not safe to drive in a car. Definitely not safe to be walking along a roadway. So now we are going to one of our local smoke shops here that has like the best selection of kratom. So that's where we're headed now. Dun, dun, dun. That is if I don't stop at Burger King first. Yeah. So this is where I go to get my kratom. They got a lot to choose from. They got the whites, they got the greens, they got the reds, they got the Mang Daws. I'm a fan of the Mang Daw. But we're gonna go in there. We're gonna see what they have. I'm gonna get what I need, and then when I get back, I'm gonna show you guys my purchases. Hey. All right, I got the good stuff. I got 2 bottles. And I got a Coke, so I can take some now. Now, I got 2 different types of kratom. Both of them are by Choice Botanicals. They're a 60 count. I got a white strain of Borneo, and then I got a Mang Daw, which is a green strain. Very different, both of them. The white vein we have found is better for pain. So like if we have sore muscles, if we wake up with a sore back, if we hurt ourselves in any way that involves things like inflammation mostly, it doesn't really help my headaches as much if I have a headache, but I've found that the more I take this daily, and I have been for, goodness, over 6 months I've been taking kratom daily, and I'm having less frequent headaches. I get a lot of small headaches. I can have one every day, and then I get really bad migraines that come ever so often, and they're the type that like totally take me out. I just want to pull my brain out of my skull and throw it at the wall kind of migraine. And I've been having less and less. But another thing is that I have minor scoliosis. It's not, I wouldn't say it's severe, but I have kind of like the bottom of my spine looks like an upside down question mark. We discovered that a long time ago when I was younger and I was having back pain, and my mom took me to the doctor so many times because it was just horrible back pain and we didn't know why. And it was being caused by that. I haven't looked into it since. We didn't have insurance when we were growing up. So when they said, hey, she needs to do physical therapy, we can find ways to fix this, that was kind of the end of my visits. And that was that. But they're really great for things that involve pain. My fiance really likes the white strain, and he keeps a bottle in his desk. And if he sits at his desk a lot because he works from home. So you can imagine the type of issues you start to have sitting at a desk chair. If he really starts struggling, he can take one of these and it helps him a lot. These are 100% natural. They are lab tested. They are organic. They're vegan and they're kosher. So they fall in all the categories. But my favorite is the Choice Botanicals Shopping-Kratom, the green strain. These are both about $36.99 here. I'm sure we could find them cheaper, but it's local. We like supporting little local shops. We like the people who work here, so we just pick it up there. There's 60 capsules in a bottle. I take 6 a day. I take 6 every morning. It took me a really long time to figure out proper dosage. Of course, we researched, my fiance is huge in researching natural supplements and things that are better for us to help us with issues that we have. And Kratom has been studied and it's helping people everywhere with anxiety and depression issues. And so I of course wanted to try it because I've been struggling finding a doctor. I used to be on prescription medication for my anxiety, but it was something that I lost after I stopped working. I can't afford to go to the doctor. I can't afford all these prescriptions. And I was worried. I was like, how am I gonna help myself? Oh my gosh. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. You know, if you don't have insurance and going to the doctor isn't an easy thing for you, you can't just go and get pills to help yourself, not safely anyways. So this is a great alternative. It's all natural. Kratom hits on your opioid receptors. It's not an opioid. It's not something that's going to get you in trouble with a pee test at work. It's not a drug. It's 100% natural, but it is known to help people with anxiety and depression. So naturally, it's been tagged by, you know, the government who wants to try and make it illegal, and there's been talk about that, but thankfully it's not. And ever since I've been taking it, I found a lot of my friends take it, a lot of my friends use it, and they say it's the only thing that helps them with their anxiety and their depression. I've tried a lot of CBD products, a lot of oils, a lot of tinctures, and you know, with that kind of stuff, it's one of those things that I think over time, if you build up in your system, it will assist. I think it's a good thing to take. I'm a huge fan of CBD products and hemp products. They're beneficial. They have so many uses. They're so good for you, and they really do make a difference, in my body at least. So I wanted to figure out how to make this work for me. And in the beginning, I couldn't take it more than like 1 day, and then I would have to skip 2 days, and then I could take some more, and I didn't even take 6. I was taking like 2 and 3 at a time. And the first day would be absolutely fine, and then if I tried to take it 2 days in a row, I was extremely nauseous, extremely pukey, and I just could not cope at all. It's like I couldn't go anywhere. Anytime we would try to leave the house, I was telling Jeff, I was like, pull over, I need to vomit, I don't want to clean it off the side of the car, can we stop for a minute? And so that's always cute, you know, and kids love watching their parents throw up. Like, they think it's the raddest thing. Like, I remember when I threw up when I was sick and it was traumatizing and I cried and I thought I was dying. But when mom throws up, it's like, ew, there's the hamburger we just ate. You know, kids, they're amazing. They're so beautiful, bless their little sweet little hearts. So it took me a while. I started microdosing. I started just taking 1 a day and just kind of building it up in my system, and now I'm able to take 6 a day, every day. I take them in the morning with my other supplements, like my collagen supplements, my skin, hair, nail supplements, my women's vitamins, you know, because I'm almost 30, so I got to start taking a women's multivitamin, right? But it's been a huge assistant to me. It's been so helpful and so life-changing. And I pair this with my Omax Stress, which is also a hemp product, and I take that. I talk about it all the time on my Instagram, and in my other Monday Coffee with the Doll, I've mentioned it. I talk about what I use for my anxiety and my depression, and I feel like the Omax Stress with the Kratom really was a game changer because it helped a lot with my anxiety-driven mood swings. When my anxiety peaks, I'm really all over the place. Like, my attitude is crap. I cannot handle or cope with anything. And it doesn't, that part, like the mood part, doesn't just affect me. It affects my family. It affects my fiance. It affects my kids if I'm in a bad mood or I can't help or I can't focus. You know, those are sucky things to be throughout your day. And this really helps a lot, and paired with that Omax, it really seems to help with that part of it. I've noticed a really big change in that. Just my mood in general. I'm just happier, I'm just better, I'm just friendlier. But yeah, that's what I use. We're gonna take some right now. It's been a few days since I've taken it. I don't recommend taking it and going somewhere if you haven't tried it yet. I don't recommend taking it while you're out because it could make you nauseous when you first start taking it. I know it made me nauseous, but also it sometimes can hit people differently. Everybody's different. You need to do your research. You need to read up on Kratom. You need to read about the benefits and what it causes. You need to read about the dosage, what's right for your body weight. You know, we did all this, well, I didn't. Jeff, you know, researched all of this stuff. He's really, he won't let us try anything new until he does this in-depth dissection of what it can do, the pros, the cons, what we need to look for. And this made me sleepy in the beginning and nauseous in the beginning. So if you're somebody who tends to get sleepy off like Benadryls, and like when you take NyQuil it hits you harder than other people, that's me. You know, this can make you sleepy too, so you need to be prepared for side effects that you don't want to try and deal with out in public. And puking all over yourself and falling asleep while driving are two things that you want to stay away from. But I would say you need to give it a try if you're struggling, because it's not just me that it's been helping, it's other people. So they're pretty big pills. They're called jumbo capsules. It's pretty large. I'm gonna do 6. They don't smell great and they don't taste great. They do have a very distinct, and it's kind of like, smells kind of like bittery raw tea, I guess I would say. But we're gonna take these right now. I could probably make money with that talent, but that's not what we do here. Alright, so that's my spiel on Kratom. I'll put some links below, depending on what I talk about today, what we find, so you guys can check it out yourself. I cannot stress enough that you need to do your research on all supplements, especially if you struggle with things like mental instability, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, whatever it is that is a part of who you are, that you are dealing with, before you try supplements or natural things, definitely do your research. So we are now going to go to Sally's and get us some Arctic Fox to freshen up this mess. Okay, so that's where we're going. I'll see you in a minute. Deuces! right, so you see it? See it back there? That's where we're going. We're going to the Sally's. They got the hookup. We need the hookup. Our hair is blotchy and we need real saturation. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna get some Artifox, and then when I get back, I'm gonna show you what I bought. It's really hard to focus on what I'm here for when there are so many distractions. So many distractions. Oh, we don't tan. We don't mess with that tanning shit. So this is what we need. This is what we're getting. Virgin pink. It's great. 16 bucks for a big bottle. I probably wouldn't even be able to use it all. And then also, you guys need to check this out because after a few months, when this finally fades, I do a set of this and I just leave it on my hair. Instead of using it as shampoo, I put it on like a dye and it totally boosts my color. Totally worth it. A few different color choices. But this is all we need, so we're gonna get out of here before we spend more money. Alright, so we're gonna talk about what we just purchased, and I'm really proud of myself. Can I just say, as a recovering shopping therapy, extreme shopping therapy person, it's really hard to go into, I don't go out a lot because I don't like it, if that makes sense. I don't like being out. I don't like being around people. I don't like lots of people. Makes me really uncomfortable. So when I do go out to a beauty shop, I can get overwhelmed and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all these things, there's brands, there's little gadgets and things, and so many things that I don't even know what they are, but I need them because clearly they're gonna make me more beautiful. But I only bought the thing that I needed, and that was Arctic Fox hair dye, virgin pink, cruelty-free, vegan-friendly. It says semi-permanent hair color, but this stuff lasts forever. Your hair doesn't fade. I can go like 3 months and not have to touch up my color. My roots, they get crazy, but as far as like the pink, it's amazing. It's life-changing, okay? I've gone through a lot of pink hair dyes, and the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to have to constantly be touching up your color. And whereas I like the splat dyes, other than the fact that they bleed really bad and they get everywhere, which is a huge downside in my opinion. But initially when you first put them on, they're always super bright and the color is really awesome, but they just fade really quick. Like I have all these light spots where it looks kind of orange or really, really light pink. It just doesn't look like the color saturated my hair, you know what I mean? But I mean, really the biggest thing is I don't like waking up. Like when I woke up, I had pink on my forehead. Because clearly I got sweaty at night because I was sandwiched between a cat and one of my children. So I got sweaty and I woke up with pink on my forehead. People don't want to deal with that. We have enough to deal with, you know what I mean? So now we have this, I can put it on my hair, let it sit, you know, for a good long time, and then I will be much happier with my hair color. So now we're gonna go to, I think we're gonna go to the Walmart, get the Walmart out of the way, and I think that might be it, other than checking the P.O. box and getting the brats from school, which is the best part of the day. So let's go to Walmart, because that's always an adventure.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Can I get a large French fry, please?
Anything else?
No ma'am, that's it.
205 is the first one. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. There you go.
There you go. Thank you.
French fries. I'm gonna get French fries. French fries. I'm gonna get French fries. So excited. So excited. Yes. Yes.
Yes, hon.
Thank you, ma'am. My love affair with McDonald's started at a young age. Definitely. I would definitely say, like, shoot, one of my first memories, like my youngest memories, was I remember every Friday, my mom would take us to a park and then we would get Happy Meals. Like, we got Happy Meals every Friday. That was like our thing. And that was back when the toys were cool. Like, you had Hot Wheels or you could get a Barbie, and like the Barbies were those solid plastic figures. I remember I got, well, I didn't get, my sister had gotten, and I was so peanut butter and jealous because she was so beautiful, and it was a Barbie, and she had tanned shimmery skin. Okay, you guys, the skin we all want. She had this tan shimmery skin, and I'd never seen a Barbie like that. And she's got her, you know, her beautiful Barbie figure, and she's got on a kind of a green sarong top, like tied bikini top, and then she had on like this flowy sarong tied on skirt and these little green heels and this perfect blonde ponytail, and she was so freaking beautiful, and I loved her so much. But my sister would never let me have her until, of course, she grew out of it, and then she was like, you can have this shit, I don't want it. And I was like, oh, the Barbie. Yeah. So there was that. And then my Aunt Bev, see, I'm a mix. I'm a really good mix of both of my aunts and my grandma. And my Aunt Bev, think super independent boss babe that's a mix of Pauly Shore and Kevin James. That's my Aunt Bev. She's where I get my ridiculous funny, okay? I don't think I'm funny. I think I'm cringy, to say the most. But she was the one who I got like all my weird voices from, just my ridiculous stuff. It's from my Aunt Bev. And she used to take me to get a icy from the A&PM. This is back when I lived in California. It was just a little baby doll. She used to take me to get an icy at the A&PM, and then she would take me to McDonald's to get me a bucket of fries. Y'all remember bucket of fries? Man, I wish they'd bring bucket of fries back. Bucket of fries is literally exactly what it sounds like. It was like a big old, like, stout, round bucket, and they would just fill it with fries, and it was super cheap. It was like 99 cents or $1. It was like one of the best purchases I ever made as a child. A bucket of fries. But I've kind of changed how I feel about things in my old age, and knowing what I'm putting into my body. And the thought of like eating a meat product from McDonald's is kind of terrifying, I'll be honest. I haven't had like a McDonald's meat product in I don't know how long. I'll eat their french fries. I still think their french fries are really bomb if they're fresh. If they're not, then they just taste like dog shit. Not that I know what that tastes like, but you understand. My kids love McDonald's. My kids are like, if you ask them where they want to go eat, they're like, McDonald's! My kids, for the most part, will tell you they hate meat. They hate it. Ben, he's 8. I hate meat! I hate it! You try to make him eat it, he's got this mental block where he'll throw up. He can't help it. He'll try things, but it like gets to his brain, and we're working really hard to get over it, because it's gotten to the point where he can't even try new things because he just psychs himself out like it's gonna be gross. He's got like the easiest gag reflex. He puts a new food in his mouth and he's like, what? No, reject, abort, get this out. But not McDonald's. Not McDonald's. But then I started thinking, well, of course he likes McDonald's hamburgers. They're not real meat. He doesn't like real meat. McDonald's meat, whatever that is, that's allowed. That's okay. But we've limited their McDonald's intake because it really isn't good for you. It really is crap. I like to indulge if I'm out and about. I like to go through a drive-thru because I'm a huge junk food junkie. I'm a huge drive-thru junkie. I can claim it. I can take it as my own. I know that I'm that way. I was just a Burger King. I should get props for that. There would have been burger here too. And I like burgers from Burger King. Don't know how real that meat is, but whatever that smoke flavor is, it like masks any fake nasty meat flavor. So I can do theirs, but I still try to not eat them that often because they really are garbage. But these fries, pretty boss. They're fresh. It's like, she's coming. Cook the fresh French fries. I either get French fries or I order like 8 hash browns. And I always have to pull to the side. Ma'am, can you please pull up front? We'll bring them out to you when you're ready. We do not have 8 hash browns on hand. Didn't you know I was coming? I need to be like that one woman that went viral who was mad because she called ahead. She's so mad. She gets there, she called ahead. She wanted fresh cookies. And she called McDonald's and she's like, yo, I'm coming up there. I'm gonna get some cookies. Can you get some cooking for me? Because I'm gonna be there. And she showed up and they were like yesterday's cookies. And of course she's got her camera and she's filming this poor lady and she's like, where are my cookies? I called. I want my cookies. Where's my fresh cookies? I'm calling corporate. I'm telling everybody. It's going on my YouTube. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious the entitlement that people have. For one. And the other thing is, why get so mad over something? Like, it's just, maybe it's just me. But the way I see it is that is not something to attack somebody over or to be mad about. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Like if I show up somewhere and something's not done that I expected, or if I don't get something that I need at a store, I understand. I've worked in retail and I've worked in food. There's things that people just don't understand isn't your fault and you have no control over. And when you say, I'm calling corporate because you're mad that you didn't get catered to in a way that you deemed yourself worthy of, all they do is laugh about it later. Like your temper tantrum isn't taken any more serious than a child's temper tantrum when they want to like drive a car at 5 years old and you won't let them and they have a breakdown because you're the worst parent in the world. That's how serious your temper tantrum is taken. You look like a damn fool. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes that person. Retail and food are some of the hardest jobs. You know, you have to work so hard to get paid anything, to get the hours you want. You know, it's hard. Not to mention you have to deal with so many people who treat you like dog shit because they just don't value you. They think that they own you as soon as they walk into that store, and that's not the case. You don't get to go in and abuse people because they don't give you what you want. Nah, homie, don't play. Homie, don't play. But I'm going to get on the road. I've been distracted long enough. I gotta get to Walmart. It's 1:38. We gotta go get the babies at 3:30. Hopefully we can get home and do some house cleaning before it's time to go get the babies, so I don't have to do it after I get the babies. Because after I get the babies, I like to chill with the babies. I don't like to have to do other things away from the babies. Plus, my biggest baby said he doesn't feel good, and he's just been off, so when he gets home, he's gonna need me to love on him, clearly. So, we're on to our next destination.
It's a private bag, second chance you'll never get. And yeah, I know how bad it must hurt to see me like this, but it gets worse. My payback is a bad chick, and baby, I'm the baddest. Stop playing with a savage. Can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice for me to take it easy on you.
Alright, we've made it to the Walmart. We gotta freshen up. You know, I've always said that just because I'm always at Walmart doesn't mean that I need to look like I live at Walmart. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm screaming? Smell what I'm stepping in? So, I need to find my lipstick, which, let's be honest, could take a while. I do have a narwhal. It's the unicorn of the sea, you know? This is, what's it called? This is Nelly. This is the pink narwhal that Jeff brought me out of the store. He went in to get gas or something, a drink. And when he came out, he brought me a narwhal. You know, that's a good guy. That's a good guy when he goes into a store to get something and he sees something that you're obsessed with. So he has to help feed that obsession. I'm all about that kind of love and support, y'all. No, like for real, where is my lipstick? Did I not put it in here? Sunglasses, notebook, other thing of lipstick, wallet, lotion, aspirin, taser. Oh my gosh! Where did it go? Crap. You guys, this is serious. Oh, found it. Alright, so we need to do this. I'm a firm believer that, you know, you don't want to look like you're a weekly feature on the People of Walmart website. So when you go to Walmart, you need to make sure that you fleek yourself. So when you go in, all the awkward stares and like weird interactions that you come up against, you can just pretend that it's because, you know, you look pretty and not because they know you're one of them. Walmart is not crazily busy, but I mean there's people here, so that's enough. I'm gonna go in. I have to find a couple of things. Charlie asked if I could get him a pair of slide-on tennis shoes, like his dad's, because they look like those like knockoff slide-on Vans. He wants a pair. Mom, when I go outside, I need a pair of shoes that I can take on and take off like daddy's. I just put them on and then I take them off and you don't have to ask for help for tying and they look like daddy's. And I'm like, I'll try. So hopefully I can find those. And then I also need to get cat food, and I want to look for a birthday gift for the little boy that lives across the street, because I think he's 11 this month, 10 or 11 this month. So I want to make sure that I get him a gift for the boys to give to him, and then one for me and Jeff to give to him. And then I think I'll have to go to the P.O. box. But other than that, that should be kind of the end of our outing. But I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take you guys with me in case I see anything crazy. I'm probably gonna go through the Valentine's Day aisle again. I can share with you! Yes! You know, when you go into like smaller places like Sally's where there's not that many people and you try to film, you know, that can be awkward. People don't like it when you film in their stores. I need to start making Jeff go with me so he can just be my cameraman and I can just be the talent, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's Walmart. People go in there without pants on. People shit on the floor. Me talking to a camera should be allowed, I would think. So we're gonna do this. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm in the toy aisle looking for a gift and I come across these super cool retro original 1983 My Little Ponies. You guys, those are so much cooler than the ones now. Ugh. I need to not buy that. Just walk away. Just walk away. Let's go see if we can find Barbie. Let's see what that bitch is up to. Oh my gosh. Harry Potter. Check these out. Those are so cool. Look at Professor McGonagall. Her robe, y'all. It's like legit. So cool. Oh my gosh. Look how cute Hermione is. Ah. I'm gonna need to get me my own wand for sure. But let's see. We're gonna go look for Barbie. Oh my gosh, and like every other Barbie aisle, this shit has everything. Okay, check this out. What is this? He looks like a little baby Eric. Look at his face. Who is this? Does it say? It doesn't say. But he has a washer and dryer. They're breaking gender norms, guys. Barbie is taking it there. Do I see anything else cool? Oh, I love this Dreamtopia Barbie. She's got rainbows on her skirt. And there's Barbie Can Be Anything with twins. Oh my god. Barbie on a tractor. Ooh, look at that booty. Hey girl. That is so cool, Barbie on a tractor. I don't think the little boy across the street wants Barbie on a tractor though, so we're gonna keep looking. Oh my gosh, look at these. I just got Ben this for Christmas and we still need to play it. I don't really know how to Monopoly yet, but look at these. These are like extra characters. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong. Oh my god, why are they all Donkey Kong? Can I get a silver Mario? Can I get a Peach? No. Ugh, I'm leaving. Okay, now I cannot come to the toy section without going through the Hot Wheels because you never know what you're gonna find. And I like to add to my collection. I like to look for any like unique ones, some old school hot rods, but preferably I like to find pink ones, buses. Oh my god, this is rad. It says rolling toaster. It's got bread at the top. I love how crazy and fun a lot of them are. Ooh, that one's rad. I really like that one. Like those flames. I love those classic flames. These all look pretty generic. I don't like them. That one's cool. Star Wars, Jeff would like that. I don't see anything that I want. I like that. I'm not a big Mustang fan. My dad owned a 1964 Mustang when I was a baby. My mom sold it to pay for Christmas. My big brother has still never forgiven her. Me. I don't really see anything that I like, so now we're gonna go back to shopping for why we're here. You guys, I think I found it. What about a giant jumbo checker set? What kid doesn't need that? And if you get the jumbo checker set, you gotta get the jumbo bowling pins. Those are some big balls. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said, huh? Alright, so I'm in the shoes looking for Charlie's little slip-ons, and I'm so distracted by the baby shoes. Like, why don't they make any of this in my size, you guys? Look at the kitty slippers. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh, the pink ones. I love the pink ones. I wonder if Charlie would mind if I brought him home those instead. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my gosh. Those are so rad. Hollow kicks. I love hollow kicks. And you know, the good thing is that I've discovered that even though this is the little girl section, I can fit a Walmart girls 4 and I'm a 6.5 in women's. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to come back and buy these. We're not here for me, I understand, but there's no harm in like collecting mental images of what I want to come back for, right? Right. Alright, so now I'm in the birthday cards. Do kids even care about birthday cards? I know that I always kept mine. My niece keeps hers. My kids like to keep them. So I want to have the option to write in it and tell him how awesome I think he is and how cool of a kid I think he is. So I'm looking. I really like fun cards. I like cards that have cool things in them, like toys or stickers or extra stuff. But he's getting bigger, so maybe not. I mean, I think he's either gonna be 10 or 11, and he doesn't want something stupid like that, right? Of course not. So I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to stay away from the glitter cards. I really like the glitter cards. Let's see, how about this one? Do not open this birthday card unless you're intelligent, witty, and charming. modest, aren't we? That's really funny. Let's see. You're cool, you're neat, you're fun, you're smart. Phew, that's a real mouthful, but it's all totally true. Have a monstrously fun birthday. That's so witty. I can't take it. I like this one. It's your birthday. Stretch out the fun as long as possible. Oh, I get it. I get it. Oh, I like this one. It's got glitter. Boys don't care about glitter. I care about glitter. This isn't about me. So I think I'm gonna go with the monster one. I think that's it. Yep, the monster. Now I gotta go get cat food.
I like diamonds, I like studding, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula. I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving wrong. I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale.
All right. So we are done at Walmart. I decided on the big checker set. I got the big checker set because I think that that's something interactive and fun. I know I liked checkers when I was a kid. That's like the one game that you can beat other kids in if you're a kid. So I was like, I can do this, I can win. So I got him that. And then I also picked up a little tiny girly something for his little sister. Her and I kind of have this connection over all things glittery and sparkly. And her mom's really not into that kind of stuff. So I think I fill that void that she has. Her mom's cool with it. I'm not stealing nobody's kid. But me and her kind of made friends over that kind of stuff. So just from girl to girl, I got her a little gift because we're friends and that's what friends do. But I'm pretty sure most of my time in Walmart is explaining multiple times on how I color my hair. Like, I'm pretty sure I would be out of Walmart 20 minutes sooner if I didn't tell people how I do my hair so many times. It's like the one thing. Oh my God, your hair. How did you do that? Did you do that yourself? Who did that? Is there somebody that does that here? And I'm like, no, I did it myself, but like, it's not, I don't think you should do it. Like, I don't condone it. It could really go badly. Y'all know how I feel about that. I don't want to be responsible for melting somebody's hair. But I can't help but share. If I know something, if you ask me, hey, how does this work? How did you do this? Where did you get that? What color lipstick is that? Where'd you get that shirt? Those shoes are Boss. What store did you buy them from? I can't help but share that. Sharing is caring, and doing things like hair and makeup, like if you're into that, you know how difficult it is to find like that crazy amazing product. And if I can share that knowledge with somebody and help them find that crazy amazing product, I'm gonna do it. I've met girls, well, I haven't met them. I've scrolled Instagram feeds of girls who they'll have a decent amount of followers. Like, it's not extreme, but they're constantly posting selfies and they're always like lots of makeup, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. They're all beautiful and they have these great feeds. But then as soon as like a girl, they'll talk about things like, oh my gosh, I just love this lipstick. I just love the way it looks. It's my favorite. And then girls will ask what it is and they won't share. It infuriates me. Like, don't talk about how amazing something is and how much you love it publicly where your followers are gonna see it and then not share it. Like, the bitch isn't gonna steal your soul if y'all wear the same lipstick color, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Like, I don't get that mindset. I'm not that way. So I'm all about sharing things that I love. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. So it's almost 3. I have to pick up the boys at 3:30. That's when I have to start in pickup line number 2 because they both go to different schools. We're gonna go to the P.O. box and check that real quick because it's right by their schools. And then by the time I get there from here and get that done, it'll probably be pretty close to 3:30, and then I'll just go jump in the pickup line. So we're headed to the post office. Yeah. Alright, so we just got to the post office and I'm gonna run in here and check it and see what or if we have anything. I'm not really expecting anything, so there could be nothing, but I have a pretty small, I've got a pretty small box. That's what she said. So, and I'm expecting pictures for my kids, and I don't want them to get bent or messed up because there's too much in the box already. That's what she said. So I'm gonna do that, and then I don't think you're allowed to film in a government building, and isn't the post office a government building? Well, we're lawbreakers today, folks. All right, house key is gonna work. Dang. Nope, just garbage, just garbage. Well, maybe next time. Well, there wasn't anything in the P.O. box today, but I'm not really surprised. I wasn't expecting anything, but since I'm over here, I want to check anyways, you know? If you guys ever want to send me anything to my P.O. box, you're more than welcome to. I'll put the address below. If you guys want to send me fan mail, fan art, cool things to open up on Monday Coffee, that would be really awesome. Especially fan art. I love fan art. If you guys want to send me anything, just hit me up at my P.O. box. I always send thank yous with signed photos. I think that it's important if somebody takes the time to invest in you and what you're doing, especially people online that, I mean, you don't really know, you only know what they share, but I think that's a beautiful thing about blogging, is that people get to look at your life, and then they you know, really spend time. They invest their own time in learning about you, and they appreciate you, and you become like this active voice in their journey, and I think that that's awesome. So if you guys want to send me something, feel free. But now it's time for me to go get in line at the school pickup line. I'm gonna go get Ben first, then I'm gonna go get the Char Binks. I got Ben a little something. He's been asking me for that every time I go to Walmart. He's not feeling good, so I'm gonna surprise him. And then I got little Charlie Bink, his shoes. Don't judge my car, it's messy, yeah. Charlie likes to clean it out on the weekends, so I like giving him something to do. He's a really good vacuumer of the carpets. I like giving him a lot to work on, if you know what I'm saying. But I hope you guys had a good time running errands with me today. As always, I love having you as my co-pilot. It's a lot more fun to go out with your friends than by yourself. And yes, I do consider you guys friends. You know, you're part of the doll fam if you're watching this. So if you guys really like this video and you want to see more of these, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more fun shenanigans of all different sorts. And as always, remember that I love your faces. I love spending time with you. I am grateful for you. You know, I think you guys are rad. Is that so bad? But until next time, this is the daily life of Doll. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being my ride or die. Thanks for being my co-pilot. I love you, and I'll see you next time. So, bye! Check this out, you guys. Went to go pick Charlie up from school. This beauty was sitting in the parking lot at this car shop. I had to stop and show you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Check that out. Man, that's nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And my favorite part, gotta have a little rat fink. Stunning.